question, two analysts, 3 minutes. I'm Tim Priester with Tim O'Malley. Our topic today is Notre Dame's offensive line versus reality. What kind of offensive line are we going to see from Notre Dame this fall after they've gained quite a bit of experience the last couple of years?
Yeah, if as far as we can go back, 114 combined starts is the most in Notre Dame history. And as soon as I say that, everybody at Irish Illustrated that is critical of the offensive line and Jeff Quinn goes, they don't care about the 114 starts because they saw what they saw. But let's put it this way. Neither one of us, Tim, I don't want to speak for you, think this line will be better than the 2017 line that won the Joe Moore or the 2015 that had all those future pros. But right now, going into a season, they are easily on par with those because Quentin Nelson was just a really promising redshirt freshman guard. Mike McGlinchey was a guy making his first start. Now, Ronnie Stanley was better than all of them, of course. But then the 2017 team, they're coming off a horrible year for an offensive line. Just an absolutely terrible effort. We thought they'd be really good, but they still were breaking in new players. They had a whole new right side of starters, basically. Of course, Kramer and Hainsey. This group, if it's not the third best, just to throw that number out there in the Kelly era, it's not going to be a successful season because this is the ultimate on-paper strength that Notre Dame has.
Yeah, I mean, barring 2 or 3 injuries on the offensive line, which we know could happen, there were 2 significant ones last year. I'm a big believer in starts.
Yeah.
114. That's the number I have too. I have Kramer at 29, Hainsey at 22. It's really more than that. Remember, Notre Dame said he started more than one game his freshman year, but they don't really know. I guess we could probably go back and look for that, but he has more than 22 starts. Aaron Banks with 19. Josh Lugg got 5 last year. Eichenberg with 26. And then Patterson with 13. I'm a big believer in that. And I know that there are a lot of questions about Jeff Quinn, but I think experience covers a lot of that. I'm very optimistic about this offensive line. You can't recreate the situations that these guys have been through. You can't recreate that on a practice field. They've experienced this. And I'm very confident with 6 guys. You have the luxury of bringing Josh Lugg off the bench. And I'm sure he'll alternate with somebody, 1 or 2 of the players. I think it has a chance to be a really, really good offensive line.
Well, the point you made about 6 guys, that was also the case in 17 and 15. They had a 6th guy that actually played because he deserved to play. Alex Bars was Quentin Nelson's backup. He had to actually start a couple games, including the USC game when Nelson got hurt. You mentioned situations. It's what Pro Football Focus said, man. They handle the stunts and all the pass rushing junk that can come at you great. They just have to be better on third down, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, because the lines I mentioned were amazing at it. I know people think it's been since the Holtz years they converted on 3rd down, but it was over 70% in 2017, but it was also over 60% on 3rd and medium because they could run on 3rd and 4 and 3rd and 3. Last year's team was 37% on 3rd and medium, and I think that's what people remember. You always remember when someone gets stuffed on 3rd and 1 because Notre Dame started the year getting stuffed on like 3 straight 3rd and 1s, and it just stuck in your mind. And, of course, Michigan. They were usually very good. Once again, our listeners are saying, yeah, but those 2 games, and there are 2 games this year where they have to be not buts also.
Yeah, this is a it's a veteran line that should be very good. And I know a lot of it is tied into the running backs. A lot of it is tied into Tommy Rees and how he calls plays, but all things being equal, should be a pretty darn good offensive line. That's one question, 2 analysts, and 3 minutes from Irish Illustrated.